Good afternoon. My name is Bo Brown.
And I'm Shay Lucas.
Welcome to Solent Sports News.
Cole Palmer will miss 6 more weeks due to his existing groin injury. Chelsea boss Enzo Maresca hopes 6 weeks are enough, but has assured fans Palmer won't need surgery.
But unfortunately, the medical staff, they are no magician. You never know that. Probably you need 6 weeks. We hope that 6 weeks they are enough, but it's a problem that we need to see step by step, week after week. But for sure, he's going to be okay.
Things only get worse for the Chelsea boss though, as Moises Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez and Pedro Neto are all doubts for the weekend.
Middlesbrough host Ipswich Town this weekend at the Riverside, looking to go back to the top of the league. The Borough revealed yesterday that they'll be changing their badge ahead of the next season to celebrate the club's 150th anniversary. The new crest will adopt the popular circular look, which was designed after speaking to their fans.
There may be no away fans when Aston Villa face Maccabi Tel Aviv at Villa Park due to safety concerns. West Midlands police have said they're concerned about potential protests when the Israeli side plays at Villa Park next month. Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer described the decision as the wrong one. The latest on this is that the government are working on changing the decision.
The Saints are hoping to get back to winning ways this weekend when they host Swansea tomorrow at 12:30. Will Steele's side has started poorly, but they're only 4 points off the playoffs. Both sides have only 1 win in their last 5, but Saints have only 1 win at home all season.
Saints forward Ross Stewart will not feature in the lunchtime kickoff. Manager Will Steele said Stewart will be out for a long period due to a hamstring injury. Stewart was substituted in the first half of Saints' 1-1 draw with Derby County before the international break, and now appears to be out until 2026. Steele said, "I don't think we'll see him on the pitches before the new year, which is a big blow. The injury is in his hamstring and is linked to his tendon, which is not the best news."
It was a win for both English sides in the Women's Champions League last night. Arsenal made tough work of beating Benfica away from home 2-0, whilst Manchester United won 1-0 away from home to Atletico Madrid. Fridolina Rolfo was the match winner. Over to some cheerleading now. Here at Solent, we have our very own Sport Excellence programme aimed at supporting the university's athletes. Our reporter Harriet Bain found out more.
Solent University is known for its sporting courses and teams, but what you may not know is that they have a sports excellence programme to help support their student athletes. Whether it's American football, kayaking or even cheer, the sports excellence programme covers all bases, and we're ready to find out more. One of the students on this programme is Joanna Rahomo Veranda. Having competed at the highest level of cheerleading, she has taken her skills to Solent's very own sports complex. And thanks to the Excellence programme, Joanna will have extra support this year as she continues preparations for the World Championships.
So it's basically a programme for elite athletes, so people competing high level in their sport. And it's a programme to help student athletes succeed both academically and in their sports. So I actually didn't know about it my first year. I only applied for it this year, but cheerleading was a factor because obviously I wanted to be in a city where there was a good all-star team nearby with options to go to Worlds, so yeah.
Joanna's team have earned cheerleading's highest honour, an invitation to the International All-Star Competition, also known as Worlds. A win would make them royalty in the sport.
So I'm on 2 all-star teams this season, so I'm on a level 4 European Summit team, which is the highest competition for levels 1 through to 4. And then I'm also on level 6 Worlds team, so I'm going to be going back to the World Championships in Florida this year. So I went last year. I was on the IO5 team, so this is a whole new ball game for me, I guess. I've also completely changed what I do in the sport. So I've been a back sport for 10 years, and this year I'm flying. So it's just completely new gym, new position, new level, new team. So it's a challenge, but it's a very exciting opportunity. So yeah.
Craving the limelight, our team thought we'd test if we could make it global. Perfect, here we are, we're at Solent University, and I mean, look at me go. Joanna, you're here with us. Have I got all the things? Do I need all of this stuff? Oh, well, that's a bit... Where do we see the pom-poms, though? What happens?
Well, national teams use pom-poms, but I don't think you're quite there yet.
Well, we'll see about that, because Joanna is now going to come and teach us a lift over here. So let's get rid of them. We don't need them. Owen, sad news. We don't need the pom-poms, so you can get rid of them. Over to you, Joanna. What are we doing?
Okay, so both of you are going to base.
Just move this
So
back.
put your hands out, do a squat, and then we're going to go 5, 6, 7, dip, 1, and then up 3.
And then...
Turn your wrist, yeah. And then you're going to go hands on shoulders.
Okay.
5, 6, 7, in 1, 3, 5, 7, dip, 1, stand up 3.
Okay. Well, let's give it a go. Let's give it a go.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay, just chill yourself a bit. Ready?
5, 6, 7, dip, 1, in 3, 5, 7, dip, 1, up 3.
Whoa, well, I'm up here now, and if I'm being totally honest, it's terrifying. I don't think I'm good enough to go to Worlds. I'm going to leave that to Joanna, so please get me down. Oh, look at that, clockwork. Well, have a great time. Back to you in the studio.
Excellent work, Harry. You're a natural. Bo Greaves, not Bo Brown, is set to play at the Worlds and on the Pro Tour. Greaves stated today that she will play in the PDC World Darts Championship and take her place on the professional tour. The 21-year-old secured her place in the World Youth Championship final as well, after beating Luke Littler on Monday.
Great name that though. Naomi Osaka has pulled out of her quarter-final in the Japan Open after suffering a leg injury in her last match versus Susan Lamons. Instead, Jacqueline Christine will progress to the semis. Osaka is the latest tennis star forced to pull out due to injury, as questions arise over whether the season is too long and intense. Sticking with tennis, our correspondent Sam Fryer visited the university team to find out why one player can't compete in games.
Tuesday nights, under the lights, at the Hub. Solent's tennis team have changed where they train due to renovations at their home location, Outdoor Sports Centre. However, the move is not one that the team are too pleased about. Captain Gabe O'Keefe spoke to us about their temporary home, now in Eastleigh.
Our home location, Outdoor Sports Centre, is having a lot of renovations at the moment, so the tennis courts are quite hard to access and book for the right times. So for now, we've got the Hub. The lights aren't the best, but they'll do for now.
The Solent played their first match this week with a long day of travelling up to Wales.
Well, it's an early start, 1 p.m. start, but we've got a coach at 6 a.m, so probably about 3:30 wake up, so hopefully the team doesn't get too stiff on the bus. I think we're quite confident. Aberystwyth sort of finished bottom end of the table last year, and we finished upper fourth, so we have a good chance, I think, if we play well.
One specific member of the group, Anna Vinnell, is the only female in the team and is faced with the challenge of not being able to play any competitive matches.
I can't actually play the game because we only have a men's team here. I'm doing my master's course now, and in my undergrad I really enjoyed being part of a team, so I think I'm going to miss having those game days and things like that, but the boys here have been kind enough to let me come along to their trainings and things like that, so at least I still get the social side of tennis.
Women in Sport is a big campaign that should always be supported to stop people like Anna from not being able to play the sport she loves.
I think it's tough because obviously you can't have a team if you don't have enough girls, and then trying to get those girls to play if you don't have them is obviously really difficult, but maybe campaigning for more women's sport, things like that might help.
Who knows, in the future Anna's influence may play a crucial part in the next generation of Solent women's tennis players. Sam Fryer, Solent Sports News.
The United States Grand Prix roars into the circuit of the Americas this weekend, and everything is on the line. Oscar Piastri rolls in leading the Drivers' Championship, but Lando Norris and Max Verstappen are breathing down his neck. Except fireworks, this could be the weekend that shifts the title race.
Staying with F1, and Lando Norris says he'll face consequences for his first lap collision with McLaren teammate Oscar Piastri at the Singapore Grand Prix. Norris collided with Piastri at turn 3 in Marina Bay after running to the back of Max Verstappen and damaging his front wing. He went on to finish third with Piastri fourth. Norris has said receiving a punishment would be fair. CrossFit Southampton is not your average gym. Not only is it the place to be if you want to get into the best shape of your life, but it's also great for your mental well-being. We sent our reporter Nathan Williams down to the gym to get the blood pumping and have a go.
Located in the middle of an industrial estate in Eastleigh, CrossFit Southampton isn't your regular gym, where members can enjoy high-intensity fitness in a fun, supportive and coach-led environment. I've finally gotten out of bed and I've come down here to CrossFit Southampton in Eastleigh to take on my first ever High Rocks session. So let's see what this gym has to offer. Kelsey Pomfret, who is the gym manager alongside coaching on a daily basis, believes the range of classes that your regular gym cannot provide is what entices so many people back.
So like our CrossFit classes, it's a 1 hour group class that really differs day to day. It incorporates a lot of other sports, so it incorporates running, gymnastics, Olympic lifting, cardio work, and it's a class-based sort of thing where the coach takes the group through the workout of the day.
Ross Walters, who has been working at CrossFit since 2019, thinks that the social aspect, both in and out of the gym, is what helps create such a special environment.
So we have a real community here at CrossFit Southampton. We have ages that range from 13 all the way up to in their 60s. We do stuff socially, so working on people's mental health is more important than the physical side of it, for sure.
Every Wednesday, one of the unique classes CrossFit offers is a High Rocks Light session that is designed to test both your endurance and strength. So I thought it would be a good idea to use my free taster session voucher and take it on.
Certainly shouldn't underestimate the High Rocks. There's certainly survival of the fittest, and I'm only in the first activity.
2 laps, right?
2 laps round, and then keep going past the doors to the corner and back.
Right.
Speed number 2, 1,000 metre run. 30 to go. That 100 wall balls, it's not it, man. That's me complete. Before anyone does a High Rocks, make sure they're fit before they start. That is the toughest thing I've ever done in my life. Wow.
I've just completed my first High Rocks here down at CrossFit Southampton, and I tell you what, that was no easy feat. I've done a range of activities, ranging from my warm-up to my 1,000 metre run, to some seated rowing, and finally some lunges with a 10 kg dumbbell. And I tell you what, I'm absolutely knackered. I'm off for a lie down.
In the Women's Cricket World Cup, Sri Lanka are hosting South Africa in Colombo. The home nation, Sri Lanka, are winless in their opening 4 games, as they have lost twice and had 2 no results due to rain. South Africa went into the game off a 3-game win streak, not losing since their opening game thrashing against England. Unfortunately, play has been delayed for much of the day, as Sri Lanka are 46 for 2 off 12 overs. But news is just coming in that the umpires have taken the field once more, so let's hope for play resumes this afternoon. The Utility Bowl, which was established in 2001, is set to host the Men's Ashes Test in 2027. And it was also the venue for Solent cricket trials. Josh Richardson reports.
The home for Hampshire cricket will also be in a venue for England's men and women's T20 teams, and set to host fixtures at the Women's T20 World Cup in 2026. We headed there to cover the Solent cricket trials and spoke to coach Tom Morton, who gave us a rundown on his team's previous season.
Yeah, I think there were plenty of positives in the season. We won more games than we lost. It stayed dry, which is always a challenge when we're playing games in April and May. So we managed to get lots of cricket on, and yeah, we had some good results.
Morton also spoke about the profile of player he was looking for and the overall importance of the experience the students have here.
Well, obviously we've got a full Winters programme to get through first, so hopefully we see plenty of development in the lads through that. I think more importantly it's just to making sure that the students have a really positive experience of cricket whilst they're at the university, and you know, hopefully they create some nice memories and some good friendships along the way.
Solent player Noah James assessed his previous season during the trials at the Utility Bowl ahead of his upcoming one.
I'd say my best performance probably was when I made 50 against a team back home. I really stuck out there and tried. I didn't get my best start, but in the end, it all paid off.
Noah also outlined areas to work on to give himself a better chance of having a successful season moving forward.
Probably my patience. I sometimes like to go out there and whack everything for 6. So if I just wait a bit and build an innings, that's probably something I want to improve on.
The coach, however, also understands that the job will involve recruiting a new captain and discusses the difficulty this process takes.
Last year, I think we only had 2 graduate from the team. One of those was our captain, who was our leading run scorer and leading wicket taker. So he's left a bit of a gap in the team. But at the moment, I would say fairly open-minded about selection and what roles are there, because, like I said, we've got a full winter's worth of work ahead. So we'll see how that goes.
I've been Josh Richardson, reporting for Solent Sports News.
Toulouse Olympique and York have been chosen for the 2026 Rugby Super League season, with London Broncos set to miss out. The league will increase to 14 teams, with an independent panel selecting York and Toulouse to fill the 2 extra spots. The Super League clubs voted to expand the competition for 2026, with the first 12 teams to be revealed via the grading systems already in place.
Bit of a different one now. There's been panic in the Solent newsroom as a fire alarm roared around the university. Solent legend Graham Hiley was key in maintaining the safety of something much more important than his students. Hiley, who's a great lad, put his life on the line for biscuits. Our saviour was humble when reflecting on this huge achievement.
It was panic, it was mayhem. Fire alarm went off, and of course my very first thought was save the biscuits. So, I don't like the word hero. If others choose to use it, that's up to them. But when you get times of danger like that, you don't think, you just react instinctively. And it sometimes takes somebody to step forward and just do the right thing selflessly, even if it means putting yourself at risk.
Well done, Graham. That's all from us now. Check out our website, Solent Sports News, for more updates. Goodbye.